Hi, morning guys, welcome back. So today's the day. I'm going to have a go at cutting my own hair. See how this goes. Following pretty much the same techniques that I showed you in how to cut somebody else's hair, I'm going to have a go at doing my own. I'll probably get Naomi to just give us a hand with cutting the back of it. So stick around and see what you think. I'll try and explain it as best I can as I'm going through it. And yeah, I hope you enjoy a little video. So just to prep my hair first of all, using BB Prep Primer, my favourite, to help keep it kind of nice and moist. Just gives it a nice light refresh. It's not too heavy on anybody's hair. Nettle extract is the main ingredient for that. It's really, really nice and refreshing. Just going to comb that through. If I'm looking down, it's because my screen is down here where I can actually see myself. My camera's up there. As I used last time, a little bit of full potential, because as you can tell, I'm going a little bit fine on top there, so it just helps to plump up my hair. Whatever's left of it helps it to stay on my head. And today, since we're kind of in spring, hopefully coming into the summer, I'm going to use a little bit of the Surf range, Surf Styling Leave-In. This is a gel cream. It's a fantastic product, again for air drying in your hair. Gives it a nice kind of soft sea salty texture, but it's really good for when you are combing, and particularly because I'm going to section my hair off a little bit. It just helps keep those sections in place and just gives it a nice fresh summer holiday feeling to my hair. Comb that through and section my hair off as best I can. Just try and comb it down to natural fall as best you can. And remember, we're going to first of all taper and graduate up to around about here. I have mine a little bit lower because I try and keep a little bit of extra length on top. So to do that, I'm just going to try and comb it forwards and just push it over. When you're doing it, it's really hard. That'll do. First 4 clippers, trying to get this kind of like more longer area around about here. I'm going to go with 3.5 on my clippers. Exactly the same way that I showed you the other day, kind of just up and out. And you tend to do it more so by feel than you actually do looking at the screen. But just bear in mind, you can always cut more off. It's more difficult to put it back on, isn't it? So longer is always better. Now normally on somebody else's hair I would always start in the back. I don't have that luxury because obviously I can't see that. Here we go. Now I'm going to put my finger around about where I feel that line. Remember the line last time I told you to kind of cut that horseshoe shape? I'm going to put my finger on the back of my head here. I just feel where it should be and comb the clippers up to it. going to turn around and see what it looks like. How does that look? So it looks as though that line at the back there, you notice, is probably just a little bit lower than it should be. So I'm just going to take that just a little bit higher in the back with the same number. So see how that looks. That look a bit better. Okay, so 3.5 there. I could probably take it down a little bit more around here as well. So I'm just going to go from 3.5 to a 3. Go over the same sections. Very good. So let's go down to a number 2, or 2.5 first, and then just take the graduation that ever so slightly lower. Just following all around the hairline. Now I normally go down to like a kind of a 1, so that it kind of almost blends in with my skin around the back there. I don't think I'm going to have a go at doing that, because I just think I'll probably take a little bit too much off, and it really will look like a DIY haircut. So to blend in this like real undercut, as I just said to you, normally you'd comb it down and you'd cut it this way, point cut it all the way around. That's going to be near impossible. Even if I comb it out like this as well, it's going to be near impossible to do myself. So I'm trying to imagine how you would be doing this at home, lads. So I decided to go for a number 6 on the clippers, which is quite long. It's not going to get rid of the undercut entirely, but it will blend it in much better than probably what you could do with your scissors. So I'm going to start in the back, because obviously if this is how you're working at the moment, nobody's really going to see the back anyway. So let's make a couple of mistakes at the back there. And I'm also going to sit on the side just so hopefully you can see the technique that I use. Same kind of principle. I'm kind of judging where about this line is on the back of my head here that I want to blend in, and I'm just going to go in and just take the clippers now a little bit higher and out. Let's see. I'll just do it freehand first of all. You might be left with 1 or 2 little ones. That's not doing too bad. Remember, we're building up this kind of like a square shape, like that and like that. At least it gives you an idea as to what kind of length the numbers give you. Right. Shall we quick look together? I'll jump around. Now this is going to be weird, showing myself the back of my hair through my webcam. That's not too bad actually. A little bit here. Oh, no, other side. A little bit on that side still to go over. And here we go. We're getting a little bit closer. Just check your balance. Forget which hand is which. Let's go a little bit higher this side. So we see how my little taper there is looking. That's not doing too bad at all. A little bit of an undercut there, but not that much actually, so for the moment I'm fairly happy with that. I might go over it again. Not too bad. So I'm going to try and do something different with the crown there, because that looks like it just needs to go a little bit shorter through this area up here. So I think what I'll do is I'll get a longer guard on that still and just round over the back of my crown just to get rid of a little bit of my undercut through the back there. But lads, take care. No one's really going to see it, so in these kind of unprecedented times, there's probably more important things to be worried about, isn't there? Shouldn't really say that as a hairdresser. Right, here we go. So, number 8 now. I'm going to go a little bit higher still. Just to try and round that off a little bit more at the top. A little bit higher still. Now I'm just going to do the next bit in my little mirror that I've got here to the right, so hopefully you'll be able to see, because I'm just getting really disorientated looking at my my webcam up there, screen down here, and working out which way my hands are. So the idea is to get these two bits to join up in the middle here. So you want to kind of create a straight line through the top there. So the crown, this is where the long bit is there. I can see it. I can see this kind of like a bit of a V shape through the top. So I'm just going to determine where I want this line to be, and I think I probably want it around about there. If you cut a jaggedy line like that, it just tends to look a little bit more blended rather than cutting straight across. Which is, it looks like you're just about to take your fingers off. I can just see a little line there. just to see if you've got it kind of like fairly even. Can you see that there? This is also quite cool when you're looking in the mirror. You can kind of comb it out, and can you see there I've got like this little long bit. I'm just going to cut that long bit off, that little long bit there. But you're best doing it from this direction rather than just going back with the clippers and trying to take it shorter. They'll just make your hair, can you see, like that, and that's what you're trying to cut on. Let's do the other side. Got a little bit there as well, so let's just get rid of that. So we've got that square shape to it. Another nice little section. Come into the previous. Can't see it there, so I've not got enough. There it is. See that? Hardly anything to take off there. So let's see if I've got that shape on the side right. Oh, it's not bad. Not bad to see. That bit there. Take that off, and that'll blend in the sides better. The dreaded fringe. Dun dun dun. It's very easy when it's all fine like this to cut off more than you need, but you do need, even when you're thin, you just need a little bit of hair here. So just comb that back a little bit more, so don't be too eager to take too much off your fringe section. Otherwise, if you're kind of a bit balding like me, you'll make it even more evident. So comb it forward, just have a look at, you can see it. I can just about see a little section there behind of where my guideline is. And the last little bit, this bit at the front. See that there? That's your guideline. See that little bit there that just needs taking off. Well, I just nip off a few little ones just in the middle there, just to get rid of my widow's peak. Just a little tidy up there. I'll get my trimmers and just do round here, as I showed you the other day, the couple of videos ago. So comb it forwards. that. And comb it back that way. Now the back there, you can, if you can't properly see to kind of detail the back, which you probably can't, and this is where I'd probably suggest, get your number 1. Try not to dig into your nice taper that you've just created everywhere. We're just going to do this on the back. Number 1, nice and short, and I'm just going to go over. I've got quite a lot of. In fact, I'll tell you what. I'll turn around and show you. Let me just show you how to do the hairline first. Just like that. Very, very delicate at the bottom, just to get rid of that excess neck hair. Hopefully you're noticing that I can feel where my hairline is here. I'm just trying not to go into that. As much as I can. That's pretty much it. That's how you kind of generally do, and you can do that of obviously kind of varying lengths. If you wanted to go a little bit shorter, then obviously just do that top taper where I did a number 6. We'll do that a little bit shorter still. So let's try it off now. As I say, with the surf styling leaving all the surf range, you don't actually have to dry them into your hair. I can feel already I've got a real nice, just ever so slightly gritty texture, but it feels a little bit more softer because it's a gel cream. So it gives it a real nice kind of sheen, and pretty much even there without any kind of wax or texturizing paste, it looks all right. Let's just finish off with a little bit of my current favourite sumo clay, just to give it a little bit of extra texture. That's my mirror there. I'm going to just kind of demonstrate, as I said to you the other day, that's what you're looking for, that kind of shape in pretty much any fella's short haircut. My DIY haircut. I hope you get fairly decent results. I think that's been quite a pretty good result considering the last time I did it a while ago. Goodness me, I make a right mess of it, but that's not too bad. Cool. Thanks again for watching. Really appreciated. Stay safe, keep well, and I really hope to see you all very, very soon. Bye for now.